It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Well, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Jose Barrios. Singy's looking at a nice little milestone here.
Well, he's been sitting on 99 career wins. I think he's got it in him for 100 today. Excited to be in the chair and watch him work.
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. There's the strike up high, and the 2025 season is off and running. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
One strike.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And right back to the mound. To first, 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He was all over that one.
Bag
Absolutely
four.
blasted that one into the gap,
O'Neal.
but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day. Goes down looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Kyle Bradish.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bobichet, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kowser puts it away for the out. Here's the lineup the Blue Jays are rolling out there to start 2025. Chris, they're hoping to get back on track this year after a disappointing season.
Indeed, and they were a preseason dark horse pick last year, Boog. And things just never really clicked for them. It's been almost a decade since they've won a postseason game. Maybe this is the year they break through.
And first offering is fouled off. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins settles under it. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And Chris, behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges.
That's ball 2.
Upstairs. And that's ball 2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Springer sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting 7.
Two down, bases empty. Kobe Mayo now at the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. This to third. Has some trouble with it. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Bradish back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's George Springer. Fouled off left side. The pitch. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Off the batter's iron, gone. A towering shot to center. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One out, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting 8, designated hitter, Will
Now it's
Wagner.
the DH, Will Wagner. Right through there for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cowser makes the catch. 2 down. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Top half of the third inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Jorge Mateo now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Up next for the
Now
Orioles,
here is
Cedric
Mullins.
Mullins.
In the air, out towards left center. Santander sizing this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to 3rd, Westberg. In plenty of time to 1st. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
And the batter now, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground to 1st. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. To 3rd. Boots it. Gets off a throw. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ryan O'Hearn. And a foul ball. O'Hearn, in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one missed.
Off the plate.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting, shortstop, Gunnar
And the batter now,
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson. Doubled his first time. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball
Now
right
batting,
now.
left fielder,
2
Tyler
down, base is
O'Neill.
empty. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. This one in the air. Bichette. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing. Bottom of the 4th, here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. Fastball almost got him there.
Hey. 1-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings over the top of that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
1 ball,
offering is downstairs. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Now batting.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it, or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Foul ball there.
Ball, that's down.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off,
a pitch. How the starters have performed up to this point. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Jimenez throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Now batting, the
Dominant
designated hitter,
performance for him today,
Mayo.
Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Mayo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Cowser stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. Kobe Mayo with his first major league home run. A special moment in his young career. And who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Base is empty, 1 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Just missed. And that's
Ball.
off
That's
the inside edge. And a count 2-1. And that skips into there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jorge Mateo,
Mateo.
the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls,
Still
2
only
strikes.
1 out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Inside.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting.
You know,
the
2-out
first
errors are
baseman,
kind of like
Ryan
2-out
O'Hearn.
walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's all for Jose Barrios. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Angel
Blue Jays.
Bastardo gets handed the rock out
Number
of the pen.
66.
On for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that one fouled off. inning over, and it could have been worse. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now,
for
Will
Toronto,
Wagner.
designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Bradish back to work. Towards first, O'Hearn. He'll do it himself. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Flied to right his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now batting,
Bo
shortstop,
Bichette up to the
Bo
dish.
Bichette.
0 for 2 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here is Andres Jimenez. Lifted in the air, right center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Mullins whips it back in, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kyle Bradish will depart. Pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
Baltimore.
arm out of the bullpen, Ryan
Number
Baker.
43.
Just trying to keep this one
Ryan
close
Baker.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a chopper out to short. Henderson over to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. Activity in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Soto warming up as well. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles 2. Back now in Toronto, top 6. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That one the other way. One down.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Tyler O'Neill.
So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jordan Westburg.
Pulls that one foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
0-2 now as he swings through. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Right fielder, George Springer.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball,
Now
even
batting,
if it's still
center
in the strike
fielder,
zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone. And it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Line drive and foul ball.
Ball 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He
One
can
ball,
live up in the
2
zone
strikes.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're still out in front 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For Baltimore,
and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Now pitching
The
for
new
the Blue
pitcher in the
Jays.
game, Alek Manoah.
Number 6, Alek Manoah.
Just off the inside edge, Manoah, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. In the dirt, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Now batting,
He did not
designated
take the
hitter,
bat off
Kobe
his shoulder
Mayo.
the entire at-bat.
So now here's the DH, Kobe Mayo. Fouled off down the right side.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very...
To second for 1.
He's out.
Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a
Now
thing of
batting,
beauty from
catcher,
start to finish.
Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2. And that one clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fires over to Guerrero. Out number 3. Orioles held in check there, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for
Coming
Baltimore,
on for the Orioles, Keegan
number
Aiken.
45.
Bringing in the lefty with a
Keegan
left-handed hitter
Aiken.
coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Wagner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie
Here's the third
Clement.
baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first, 2 out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of
Now
damage
batting,
done with that pitch. A
shortstop.
hard grounder,
Go,
but he wanted to get that
Bichette.
ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Bichette in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And that keeps the inning alive. Now, Andres Jimenez, 1 for 3. Snap throw to first. Bichette dive back in. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a...
Bichette goes. Ball misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Bichette at second with 2 down. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. And it remains 5-2. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Manoah back to work.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him. And 1 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Mullins in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And ball one. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. Fought off foul. Cut on and missed. Struck him out. 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike one.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Just misses. And that's ball 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles 2. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder,
man at first, Anthony Santander. Next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-2.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Keegan Aiken won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
now
Baltimore.
On the bump, Gregory Soto.
Number 65.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And the batter is George Springer. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. And there's a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 1 away.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Action in the pen down there. Yennier Cano up and loosening in the pen. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Now batting, catcher
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Up the middle. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to
Now
make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Wagner at the plate now as he chases after that one. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Jays get a pair on this homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Back now in Toronto. We go to the ninth. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Westberg, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Strike on the inside corner. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Now here's the Orioles DH, Kobe Mayo. And the first offering is not close. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Westberg off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 strike away. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Got him, and that's the ball game. The starter with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.